What would you say if I told you that you are a unicorn? What would you say if I told you that you were filled with the most beautiful love, light, and hearts? Playing with the filters here. How would you live your day if you knew? Hi, thank you for joining me, Hamilton. So, I did a session for a woman who was in a lot of pain, emotionally, I would say, and not, she didn't show up that way, but what happened was these things that happen to us in life, right? You were born, I'm just gonna say, a magical being. And then things happen. And then we start to think, what's wrong with me? Right? And we don't necessarily maybe say it out loud, but what can happen is we have this in our inner world, can show up as, like it shows up in the tarot, right? As swords in our heart. And this showed up today during that session where she had 3 swords and we needed to remove them. And what they were related to was an axe. But we can have this pain from when we were a kid. We showed up and we're like, hi, I'm a magical unicorn. And someone's like, go do your homework. Or what? You know, that just even someone looking at us a certain way, if you tend to be sensitive to energies, can hurt. So if you've gone throughout your life and you know this is you, you know you are here and you were born to contribute to the world. You were born to contribute, even if that's just one person. But then life is like bam, 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 and it bangs you down. You just like get sword after sword, little dagger, dagger, or even just one little comment. So often we remember the bad, right? We forget that there are people who really care about us and they're really rooting for us, but then there's that one person, or over time, those people who didn't accept us fully. And when someone doesn't accept us fully, that is really painful. And that's where these swords come in. That's where that pain comes in, and it'll get stuck because at the time that happened, it's like an arrow went poof in your heart. And you're like, oh, I think I hit my microphone, sorry. It goes poof, and it hits you in the heart, or it hits you somewhere where maybe in the back. They did it while you were walking away. They were like, oh, hate that person, right? Whatever it is. And there is so much more power in our light than the poo-poo arrow shooters of the world, the haters. We are so much more powerful, and we're here to help them too. So, not saying you have to hang out with haters. So what I want to tell you is that when you carry this pain around, it can get us into our thinking and our beliefs about, oh no, I'm not, fill in the blank, right? I'm not all that. Monica! Yay! I can't wait to talk to you. When that happens, we can go around being afraid to fully be who we are, to fully be expressed of our light and express our light and what we're up to, because we're on guard for, who's looking? Who's gonna shoot a dagger at me? Who's gonna find me that's not for me? So when this comes up, there are things that you can do. You can heal that. We can heal that. You can heal that. pull those daggers out gently. Pull these daggers. Anytime you remember someone shot a dagger at you, and you don't, or if you don't even know where it came from, just ask. Ask yourself, can we release these? Ask your team. Ask your spirit helpers. Monica, you're in Florida? Oh, must be a layover. Hi. So I have a client tomorrow who's in Florida. Yay, you're from Florida. 6 hours ahead of me. So the other thing I want you to do is remember who you are. Remember who you are. You may not register as, hi, I'm a unicorn, but you are something special. And otherwise you would have just turned this off by now. If you're like, what? She don't know what she's talking about. Just those people, just like, they will not listen. But if it's you, who you are the unicorn, you know you're a unicorn, or you know you were meant for bringing joy or bringing light or bringing whatever the heck it is that you bring to life. You are here, and bad stuff happened, right? The bad stuff happened. Those people were here to help us grow. So this woman I was working with today, super, 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 super sweet lady. She was with this guy who did not treat her well, did not see her worth. I had a dream where I saw what he was doing, and I was like, no, 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 not to my client. It's not okay. But it happens, right? We're here for a reason. We're not here to be like, yay! I mean, some people are. Some people grow up in families where they had the best, most pushers of self-esteem ever. Some people didn't. Are you that too? Did that happen to you too, right? You grew up with these pain points, I will call them. They do not have to define you. They do not have to run your life. You do not have to go through the rest of your life carrying that old baggage on your shoulder. You'll walk crooked anyway. You'll be like, oh my God, this is so heavy. So this woman had these painful memories, and she was actually traumatized by a lot of the stuff that he did. So we did a trauma clearing. We did a healing. And the message that came through, because this guy was in her life purpose arena, we have arenas. We have areas in our energy and areas in our life. He was in her life purpose arena, and nobody belongs in there. Nobody, just love, light, and all these hearts, right? I was playing with the filters. I like them. Nobody belongs in there, but he wouldn't leave. And he wouldn't leave not because he was a jerk. No. I mean, I don't know. I never met him, but he was in there because she, thank you for the love. I love all your hearts. Thank you. She was needing a message. And so I go, okay. So when I get a message, I get quiet. So I just sat there. I said, I'm going to be quiet for a moment. So I got the message pretty quickly. She met this man. And just think about for yourself, all those people who did those things that were baloney for your beautiful soul and your inner child, and the ones who have traumatized, right? You've been traumatized by those people and their actions. She was meant to meet that man and have that experience, because part of her life's purpose is to wake people up. This man had never met a unicorn. He had never, I'm getting goosebumps. He had never met anyone like her before. He learned from her. This is another possibility of a way to be in life, and that unicorns are real. He needed that. Usually people need 1, 2, 3 experiences of something before they start to change their view and their outlook. Right? There's people who I have met who, when I first met them, they were like, Reiki? Keep your day job. And I was like, ouch. Remove the sword. Give them back their little poo-poo. That doesn't belong to me. And I just kept going because I know who I am. I know why I'm here. And we are here to help each other. Whether we know it or not. The good and the bad, it all helps us. It helps shape us and who we are. So what happened was this guy met this girl and he didn't know how to treat her. He actually treated her how he was treated when he grew up. And no, it's not okay. And so he doesn't get the privilege to be with her anymore. And that was his first ping out of 3 that unicorns exist and there is another way of being and a way of treating people that is okay. And maybe the next unicorn he meets, he'll treat differently. And this is how we change. The thing for her, what she needed to do was be able to have an experience. She came, thank you for the love. She came, right, from wherever whichever planet, and that's a whole different topic I want to share with you guys. But she came down to Earth and was like, okay, I'm going to learn some lessons. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of possibilities for lessons lately. I saw this driver's license plate in it, or it's a sticker, a bumper sticker, and it said, not another lesson. That's why we're here. And I laugh because when you're in it, you're not laughing. You're like, not another lesson. Ah, why? Another one? Really? Really? After last week's? After yesterday's? It just makes us crazy pants. So, she came here to learn this lesson, to have someone treat her with such disrespect so that she could have trauma, keep going with me, so that she could have trauma to her inner child so that she could heal that. So we did. We healed that trauma from her inner child. And guess what? Now she can help someone else heal their trauma. Our pain can be our greatest gift when we make it through. I love you guys. I hope this helps. Have a great day.